The Supreme Court has refused to stay the entire Waqf Amendment Act 2025, noting that a law passed by Parliament is presumed constitutional and can be altered only in the rarest of rare cases. But it has stayed key provisions of the Contentious Act. On September 15, the Supreme Court stayed sections 3, 9, 14, 23, 36, 104, 107, and 108, provisions it found problematic, at least prima facie. One key clause struck down for now would have stripped a property of its Waqf status the moment an official began an inquiry. The court ruled that Waqf property under investigation will remain Waqf property until findings are final, and said letting a district collector decide Waqf rights would breach the doctrine of separation of powers. Section 3, which required anyone creating a Waqf to prove that they had practiced Islam for at least 5 years, has also been stayed. The court also froze provisions allowing larger participation of non-Muslims in Waqf bodies. The Act capped Muslim members at 16 out of 20 in the Central Waqf Council and allowed up to 3 non-Muslim members in the state Waqf boards. The bench directed that non-Muslims cannot exceed 4 in the Central Council and no more than 3 in the state boards, and that states should, as far as possible, appoint Muslim chief executive officers to their Waqf boards. Petitioners argued this undermined Muslim control of their own religious endowments. The court did not side with petitioners on the mandatory registration of Waqfs, a move they described as creeping government control over Muslim properties. The bench noted that registration had existed from 1995 to 2013 and that unregistered Waqfs still have the option to register. The centre meanwhile defended the new law, saying registration is essential to prevent rampant encroachment of public and private land under the guise of Waqf, and argued that creating a Waqf is not an essential part of Islam. What's next? The Supreme Court made it clear that today's ruling does not stop anyone from mounting a full-fledged challenge to the Waqf Amendment Act in the days to come.